Oh.
Mm. Oh yeah, it's definitely Brian Azzarello. He did Batman Noel. He did the one-shot Joker comic, and he did the Before Watchmen Rorschach series. I really like his art style.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was saying that Loeb was the one who wrote Long Halloween. I used to have that graphic novel. I just haven't gotten around to rebuying it.
I still have. That was actually one of the first Batman comics I think I bought when I started collecting trade paperback stories.
Mine
One.
was let's see, the Dark Knight Returns, because a friend of mine was telling me so much about it after I saw the movie Sin City that I just had to get it.
Mhm.
And then I realized the Frank Miller pattern of his obsession with writing a lot of his ladies as prostitutes.
That is true.
Except for Carrie Kelly, who was more of a surrogate daughter figure to Bats when she became
Right.
Robin. Because
Mhm.
her actual parents were too busy getting stoned to give a fuck
Yeah,
about her.
I noticed that.
That was so subtle. I didn't even notice that until I saw the animated adaptation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it's really in how you read that dialogue in the one scene that they somewhat appear in.
There are some people over time that have compared Carrie Kelly to Velma from Scooby Doo. Like similar nuances. I'm like, okay, I don't know if I'd gone that far, but all right.
Yeah, like I don't own that many trade paperbacks. The ones I do have are Civil War from Marvel, and then I have Avengers versus X-Men. That's all I have.
Huh.
Well, technically, we
Okay.
have that now because of Disney buying out Fox.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. That was
That
a
happened.
crazy thing that happened at the end of the year.
I know.
Yeah, as I said, it's a double-edged sword. On one hand, I understand people not wanting Disney to become a big monopoly. Fortunately, there's other movie studios out there that are still doing well to keep on par with them.
Hmm.
On the other, this means we can actually possibly get a Fantastic Four movie that's good.
I
I,
know.
Don't get me
I
wrong, the 2004 one was actually not that bad for what they had to work with. I actually enjoyed it. The second one, it was a little hit or miss.
I think with
And
the
the
two,
reboot, we don't talk about the fucking reboot.
yeah.
Fuck that movie.
I recall the first Fantastic Four movie. It was like the first movie that I saw as a kid where I started realizing a pattern with superhero movies. Like if it weren't for the bits of comedy that didn't really add to the story but was just there for laughs, beyond the humor, that's what I know. It's like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see a pattern here. There's nothing new that's going on in this movie that I haven't already seen in something like Spider-Man, X-Men, or Superman.
Mm.
Yeah.
Of course, the other thing that's a little bit worrying now is because obviously, we say with Disney buying out Fox, technically, Home Alone, Titanic, Avatar, and now Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 are all Disney movies.
Holy shit.
Retroactively, yeah.
And
Uh,
somewhere out there, someone is drawing April O'Neil as a Disney princess.
and technically, the 95 Power Rangers movie is now a Disney movie. Because that
Oh
was
shit.
produced by
Oh my
Fox.
god, you're
Well,
right.
to be fair, Power Rangers was already a Disney property for a short while until Saban bought them back.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting how Power Rangers has been one of the few Disney acquisitions that was actually got free from the House of Mouse.
Yeah.
But I guess that's because Disney must have immediately regretted buying their brand. Because I noticed, like, during the 2000s, or like more like the late 2000s, Disney was desperate to find a brand they can use to appeal to boys because they already had the girls brand locked down with the Disney princesses. But they were trying with Power Rangers, they tried with Tron Legacy, they tried with John Carter of Mars.
Don't
And then
forget
they said,
Pokemon.
oh yeah, Pokemon. And then they said fuck it and decided to just buy Star Wars and Marvel eventually. as opposed to using Power Rangers or trying to.
That kind
What's
of
that?
backfired.
Yeah.
If anything, when they started making things a bit more unisex, I have noticed that they kind of do a bit more successfully because you're catering to everyone, new, old. It makes it more fun that way, just as long as you don't try to pander to one camp over the other.